Let's fucking go. I'm back. George versus everybody.
Welcome to Kyle Field in College Station, Texas. It's the Georgia Bulldogs and the Texas A&M Aggies. Reese Davis, David Pollack, and Jesse Palmer with you. Let's check in with our sideline reporter, Holly Rowe.
When you walk into Kyle Field in College Station, Texas, it is so dynamic. From the traditions, the cheering, the crowd in unison. It is straight up and down of electric Aggie pride. This is one of the most unique places you can ever watch a college football game, and we expect it to be just as loud and energetic here today. Back to you.
Thanks, Holly. Texas A&M set to kick off to christen this game. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. This place is roaring, and it's going to be so hard to operate under these conditions. They'll start on the ground with Frazier.
Keep pounding away at this defense and make them play the run. If you can get this many a chunk, they're going to have to commit more guys to the box, more guys to the run. Then you open it up for the passing game.
8-yard pickup on first down leaves them with second and short. They'll keep it on the ground. They make the tackle, but he's got enough to give Georgia a first down.
Awesome job. Run the football, right? It's really basic. Go to those plays you know can get you first downs, get you some extra set of downs, then you can go make big plays.
They'll snap it on first down from the 35. Here's a quick throw out to the left. He's brought down, but he went backwards after that completion, not the way they had it drawn up.
He was not fooled on that one. You know, a lot of times you want to buy space, and you throw this route really when it's off coverage. But you could tell the cornerback was up, ready to come, pounce on that screen, and get the tackle for a loss.
To the air, it's Stockton. Unloads to the right. Intercepted, and the first drive ends with a pick. Trying to take it back. Inside the touchdown, Texas A&M. What momentum you get when the defense comes up with a play like that.
What a play by the defense, coming out early in the game on the very first drive and setting the tone. Not just forcing a 3-and-out, not just forcing a punt. How about creating a turnover and taking it to the house? Pick 6.
No shot to return that one as he boomed it out of the back of the end zone. This is what we expected. This crowd ready to make its presence known. They'll start on the ground with Frazier. Gets it across the 30 to the 31, a pickup of 5.
Love the push by the offensive line on that RPO play. Look how they just work the single teams and the double teams. You see linemen chipping off of their guys and climbing into the second level and getting a hat on the linebacker. That's why those types of plays are successful.
Quick completion to the right. There he goes. And he's brought down after a nice game.
So difficult because my eyes tell me as a defensive guy, he's handing it off. The offensive line's block and run. I got to go get it. Quarterback pulls it, throws it to the right. It's kind of like that hidden hat game. Like, where's the ball? I'm always trying to find that daggone thing.
Passing game kept the drive moving. Here's first down. They'll move the tight end. Here's a give to Frazier. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play.
You definitely want to commit to the run game. You want to establish the run game. You want the defense to honor it. But if it doesn't work a little later down the road, you might think about airing that puppy out.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. The offense changing the play. Back to throw. It's Stockton. Intercepted. A first half turnover can swing momentum. Oh, ball's out. Didn't get a ton on the return, but the most important thing, he got the ball, and they've got it at the 48.
What a roller coaster on that play, Palmer. The defense gets the interception, and then he fumbles the ball trying to return it, but a heads-up play to fall on the football, and in the end, create the turnover.
It's amazing, David, because you know the defense practices getting turnovers. I don't know how often, though, they practice ball security. They made that one interesting, but at the end of the day, the most important thing is to get the TO.
They'll give him 4 on the pickup at 2nd and 6. Solid pickup of 4 on first down at 2nd and 6. Here's Reed to throw. Pulls it in. It's Horton. And they'll shove him out of bounds after the short gain.
QB, excellent location on that throw. Out route against man coverage, you cannot miss. If you throw that behind, that might be a pick 6. So nice job by the quarterback with his accuracy.
The Aggies lining up, just needing a few tough inches on 3rd down. And the timing just a hair off.
Sometimes it takes quarterbacks a few plays to really get into the rhythm of the game and not force things. I think the quarterback that time was really trying to force the ball to his wide receiver, but against man coverage, there were other guys on that play that were open that could have had a chance. So this quarterback just needs to settle down a little bit. He won't be throwing as many incompletions if he just lets the coverage tell him where to go with the ball.
He's got enough, and they roll the dice on 4th down, and they keep the drive alive. This offense has it with really good field position. Makes the catch, and he's free. Stopped and forced out of bounds at the 22 after the huge pickup.
I love that play call, and I love the timing of the pre-snap motion. Because the quarterback was able to get it to the receiver right behind the offensive line, because of the timing, he was able to outflank the defense. That puts him out in space where he's able to use his speed. Nice job with the pre-snap motion and timing.
Defense showing blitz here. Play fake, Reed. Just too much heat that time, and they knock him down at the 31.
Oftentimes with play action, you're asking the quarterback to hold on to the ball a bit longer, and you're asking this offensive line to hold up and pass pro a bit longer. Against this athletic front 7 on defense.
And this defense has maxed out this pressure. Another sack.
You're going to get some of this with this guy, and that's okay. You live with it as an offense. He'll make some big, enormous plays for your team, but this time, man, just too much dancing. Trying to make a big play, trying to get out of the situation. Nice job by the defense corralling him and getting him on the ground.
And they make the stop, and that will likely bring us to the end of the first quarter. Texas A&M has the lead at the end of the quarter. We've put one in the books. Let's have a look at our game summary. They are lined up and ready to go and get things started here in the second. So they'll send out the field goal unit. From the left hash, he'll try to bend in a 37-yarder. Splits the uprights, it's good. And now the lead is even bigger.
Man, so many more times we're going to say, go for it, be aggressive. Nice to have a guy you can depend on, and you know you're putting 3 on the board. Nice kick, nice job.
And he's not going to take the touchback. Stopped at the 17, and he's probably second-guessing that return. ready to get another look at this Bulldog offense. They really need to find a way to generate some kind of offense down 10-0. Get some work done there. Pick up a 4 to the 22.
Man, it's nice when you can depend on your big boys up front to make a lane and you get 5 or 6 yards. You get 5 or 6 yards a pop. You move the ball down the field easily and, more importantly, can get this defense to be more aggressive, to bring DBs close to the line of scrimmage, and then that might open up some big plays down the field.
Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Quarterback may change this route. Dropping back, it's Stockton. And the pressure was too much. They get him at the 15.
College football, man, there's so much speed on the field now. Your safeties are smaller, they're quicker, they're faster, they're more versatile than ever. They can rush the passer. You can send them at any time. Great job by the free safety, getting to the quarterback, getting the big sack.
On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Going to try to get it himself. And he is corralled short of the line to gain.
And sometimes these QBs, man, you just want them to hang in the pocket maybe just a little bit longer. It's 3rd down. I got a little bit I got to get, and I think he pulls the football down, tries to make a play with his feet, but the defense does their job and forces the 4th down.
Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. Play fake, Marcel Reed. Firing to the right, complete. Got the completion, but nowhere to go as that defense reacted quickly. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? He lofts it high and deep down the left side. A big-time catch along the sidelines. Got the foot down and an excellent throw, too. And that one's going to get Reveille howling a happy tune.
Reveille, the 12th man, all the swaying, the traditions when you go to an A&M game. These fans love their team, and they love playmakers that make big plays down the field.
What a run! Takes it all the way down to the 11-yard line before he's forced out. A&M comes back out with another 1st down. Reed. Great catch along the sidelines, but the object is to go forward. Well, he did a good job to get the foot down in bounds, but only picked up a yard and not enough for a 1st down.
Yeah, they need to work with more space, Reese. I mean, it's not worth throwing the football all that way to the boundary, just a toe tap and get 1 yard. You got to do a better job trying to get these playmakers the football closer to the middle of the field.
Not a lot of ground to cover and not much to defend. A big 3rd down in the red zone. Looking to throw, it's Reed. It's incomplete, but here comes the flag, and I think it's going to be a 1st down.
And the defender just way too handsy on that last play. You could see all the contact as the ball was in the air. You simply can't do it, and the referees caught it.
Yeah, wow.
And the offense grateful for that penalty if they can just move it 1 more yard to get it in. Push forward on the sneak. No room to run, and he stopped right at the line of scrimmage. It'll be 2nd and goal. Wide receiver going in motion. Looks as if he's going to run it. Touchdown, Aggie! And they take it in for 6 more points.
The defense knew coming into this game they were going to have their hands full. Not only did they have to worry about these running backs in the running game, they had to worry about the quarterback as well. On design runs and on scrambles, they didn't have an answer for him right there.
And with the extra point, they now have a 3-possession lead at 17. Bringing it out. That gamble did not pay off as they bring him down at the 12-yard line. They take over late in the half, enough time to put together a drive. Out of the chute, quick toss to the right. Tackle is made at the 22, but a nice 10-yard pickup there.
It's way too early in the game to say this is a must score, But, man, you've dug yourself an early hole, and this offense needs to capitalize. You're not getting the football after the half, so create some momentum now while you can.
They stop him just a link or two short of the first, and, man, what they can do on second down here.
Really good surge that time by the offensive line. You saw all those bodies by the defense being pushed backwards. That opened up the crease for the ball carrier. He's able to get a really nice gain there, setting up 2nd and inches.
Timeout called by the Bulldogs. That's their first. And with the clock stopped, they can get their thoughts together to call this play after picking up the first. Dropping back, it's Stockton. Throws to the wideout.
Bro, what?
Just not quite able to make the connection. It's incomplete.
We just have not seen this offense look very sharp so far in this game, running or throwing it. In the second half, throwing it specifically, I think they need to find a better rhythm. They've got to find a way to get some completions strung together.
Rushes on him, trying to get away.
You better do it.
Breaks into the open.
You better
Still on
fucking
his
do
feet.
it.
Just what they were looking for.
Get your
A
ass on the
huge
line,
explosive
boy.
play, and they're inside the 15 at the 13-yard line.
Man,
It's
you
not
just
fun
play
playing
running back.
defense. I got to cover these fast wide receivers all over the field. You're going to run tempo. You're going to spread me out. You're going to do all this stuff to me. And then it doesn't work. And you call a pass play. And then it turns into that because your quarterback's so special. This just isn't fun.
Georgia comes quickly to the line. Right back to him on the ground. He'll be stopped just short of the end zone, but they'll have it 1st and goal.
And this drive, this offense is really focused on physicality, man. Running the football. Look at right here, right up the gut. Nice play. Nice job just controlling the line of scrimmage, putting a drive together. This offense really doing a good job right now.
Here's Nate Frazier. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Bulldogs.
And that's exactly what the offense needed right there. A touchdown here, and I know it's taken a while. They hadn't had a lot of success up until that moment. Late in the second quarter, they finally were able to punch one in the end zone, and that's going to give them some confidence now to take into the locker room here shortly at halftime, but they've got to play much better in the second half.
On the move from inside his 5. He'll be brought down at the 22-yard line. Good coverage on that one. His return is stopped short of the 25. First play of the drive comes from the 22. Reed trying to make magic with his feet. Gets down, and like they say, touchdown, first down, or get down, and he got 2 of those on that one. Timeout taken here by the Aggies. That'll be their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. They'll snap it from the 36. They've got a first down. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Morrow. And that did not work. Defense smelled that one out from the beginning. To throw, it's Reed. Looking to the big tight end. Oh, what a spectacular layout and catch. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. Looking to throw on first down. Fires into traffic, picked off. Got room on the return.
Now we got a fucking ball game.
Touched. Elevates over his man.
And this is always the fine line as an offense, man. You want to be aggressive. You want to go get more points right before the half. But you can't be careless. You can't make mistakes. And, man, Palmer, that's a big mistake that goes all the way back the other direction.
And give the defense credit, too, because in that 2-minute situation, they're expecting pass. Everybody's got to be on guard. Everyone's got their eyes on the quarterback. He was able to jump the throw. Now he's taking it the distance. He's building the lead for his team. They've got so much momentum now heading into halftime.
Everybody.
And the Bulldogs will kick it away to start the second half. The ball bounces through the end zone, and it will be a touchback.
Later.
The Aggies offense will have another go at it. They start this third quarter with the lead, but they might want to think about shoring up that protection.
Yeah, the good news is you're leading on the score.
And the Heat gets there, and they get him down at the 14-yard line.
Man, this defensive end is a monster. I mean, you've seen his athleticism and his speed and his bend and his flexibility. He now has 2 sacks, and there's...
Got a little grass. Tripped up for the tackle.
Well, they turn around and hand it off, and they get a huge explosive play on the ground, setting up a much more manageable situation there, Reese.
How's it even possible that you don't pick up the first down on a run like that?
Well, I guess that's the problem with negative plays early in drives. It just makes these first downs that much harder to get.
Looks as if Texas A&M will have enough for the first down.
Man, you could just feel it, couldn't you? Just how badly that guy wanted to get that first down. He knows, hey, we're on our own side of the field. We're not trying to punt. I've got to do something. I've got to make somebody miss to go pick up this first down for my offense, and that's exactly what he did.
I want you to try.
Trying to escape it. Oh, he's got some space. Out of bounds at the 43-yard line after the huge pickup.
And I love the change in decision-making, right? That was a much better job. Last possession, tried to force it in there, threw the interception. This possession, it's not there. Take off and scramble.
He lobs one high down the left side. He's got it. He is in. Touchdown, Texas A&M.
And that's exactly how you draw it up on offense, man. You run the football, you get those bodies committed, Jesse, and you use speed out wide with a little bit of play action.
A really nice job of setting it up by the play caller. You're right. And those linebackers and safeties, they want to come down and support the run, but a really nice throw, excellent route, and they're able to connect for a massive TD.
Looks like he's going to bring it out. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out in the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. And Georgia ready to go back to work on offense. So this second half didn't exactly start the way they had hoped on defense, and now the offense will try to answer with a score of its own. Gets it out to the 20 after a pickup of 4.
Man, it's easy to call plays when you're getting 5 or 6 yards of pop on the ground. Like, why would I get complicated? Why would I get complex? Like, up front right now, this group just win, fall forward, get that good game, stay ahead of the sticks, don't have to get in bad situations. This defense better respond, or else I'll do that all the way down the field.
Makes a man miss. They get him stopped at the 26, but that'll be enough for this offense to go to work on first down.
And that's a good second down run. Commit to the running game, run the football, great gain, great job by the offensive line. Keep it rolling.
Pulls and fires it complete to the right. Oh, did you like that stiff arm? Get a face full of that as he gets it up to the 34. What a weapon these wide receiver screens can be. Not only do you get a convoy blocking, you get dynamic running.
When you do this and you show me the threat of throwing this wide receiver screen, it makes me play defense differently. It makes me have more guys out wide, which opens the box inside. So I think it's really smart for coordinators and offenses to continually throw these screens to playmakers.
He's there to make the stop, and they threw it in reverse, losing yardage on that play.
Well, I love the aggressive nature of the defense on that play. Everybody playing with eye discipline. They saw the pre-snap motion. They knew who had the football. And you saw guys play with excellent instinct, running downhill and making a tackle.
The 12th man putting a stamp on this game right now and bringing it on third down. Dropping back, it's Stockton. He'll pull it down and run. Great pickup as they'll keep this drive moving, and they've got it at the 45.
And it's just so fun to be a play caller when you got a QB that can do that. Like, it's a pass play. Nope, he pulls it down, chews up yardage, gets a first down. And both of these quarterbacks, man, they have this ability to make big plays.
Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. And a lot of times we don't focus on it enough. But how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
Second down, he'll throw it. And he had it for a second, but it just dribbled out of his hands.
Man, that's one you expect him to make in his sleep, right? He's one of the better receivers in the entire country. He just dropped that one over the middle of the field.
Guys, this offense is already reeling down multiple possessions. Really need to cash in on this drive. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. It's complete. He gets it oh so close to the first down marker, but I think he's going to be a touch short. On 4th down, trying to find his man. Makes the grab over the middle. He's brought down, but not before he picks up the first down on a gutsy call to keep this drive alive. And the Dogs go back to work after moving the chains through the air. The run inside. It's Frazier. And he didn't find a whole lot of running room, and that'll be the final play of the 3rd quarter. One more period to go to see who can make the winning plays and come home with the victory.
Bro!
It'll be 2nd down as we open the final stanza. Looking to throw, it's Stockton. He's got the tight end. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks.
Really nice job responding by the offense here. They watched the opponent go down the field and score a touchdown on that last drive, and you could see the quarterback there in the commercial break. He's telling his guys, let's go. We're going to go get this one. Everybody lock in. And that's what you're seeing on this drive. Doing a really, really nice job. They look confident. They're trying to score a touchdown themselves.
The Dogs come to the line with a fresh set of downs thanks to that last connection in the passing game. He stopped at the 14-yard line, and they'll stay on the attack from there. Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. Back to pass. Lets it go to the end zone. It falls incomplete. He was trying to find his man for 6. This crowd knows this defense needs them right now. 3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Plucks it out of the air. They make the stop about 4 yards short of the first down. The Bulldogs will use their first timeout. They still have a couple of timeouts to work with in this final quarter. And now on 4th down, they will put it on the shoulders of the kicker to save them with his foot. Good right down the boulevard. Down to a one-possession game, 24-17.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
Here comes the Aggies offense out to start this drive. And they've got a little bit of a cushion here, David. If they can add to it on this drive, it would be nice.
And it definitely makes a little bit of a difference. Knowing I'm up by more than a field goal, obviously, Jesse, my mindset switches, and I know I can't make mistakes.
Yeah, and David, I don't think they have to reinvent the wheel on offense here. What they've been calling has been working. Just get back to doing what you're good at.
Under fire. Here's an interception. Oh, did they need that turnover? And they'll get it down. That's a solid return.
Let's go. Talk about leaving the door
Let's
open.
fucking
Yes,
go.
please. You think they might run the clock out, run the football consistently? No, sir. They put it in the air. We forced the interception. Great job by the defense. When they needed it the most, they came through.
So will the defense try to keep it all in front, or will they go after the quarterback here and try to end it? He'll be hauled down just inside the 10 of the 9 as they're trying to turn this into a score. Going to work on 2nd down in the red zone is still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. Frazier again. And he'll step into the end zone. Touchdown, Georgia!
and the running back gets his second rushing touchdown of the game. You want to continue to feed this guy. You can tell he's got a nose for the end zone, knows how to get in there, knows how to make things happen.
Yeah, I know y'all thought I was out of here.
Extra point here will tie the game.
My mistake for being out of there big.
And the extra point was good, and we are all tied up in the fourth. They got the ball in great field position, and bam, bam, 2 plays and into the end zone.
Everybody. Yeah, I'm a Georgia nigga. Yeah, I stay in Texas.
It bounds through the back of the end zone, and it'll be a touchback.
Doggy.
The Texas A&M offense goes back to work. That last drive ended with an interception, and this time it's paramount they take care of the ball. Oh, they're after him. He just throws it away, and I think the flag's going to be coming in. There it is.
That's right. I know what it is.
And after that play got sideways, the intentional grounding brings up 2nd and long. Throwing Reed. Looking to the big tight end. Makes the catch. And he'll be brought down.
That's so
I don't know who on defense is going to cover this guy.
That's exactly
Honestly,
what
he could
I
be a
wanted.
problem for this defense over the middle of the field in the passing game.
The clock stops as we have reached the final 2 minutes of the game.
That's on me, man.
This is as big a play as we've had in this game. 3rd down and 3. Back to throw, it's Reed. It's complete on the right side. They get him stopped and out of bounds at the 45-yard line, and the big play has this offense ready to mount a threat. Now a 1st down from the 45-yard line. Wants to throw it again. Got a big paw up there and knocks it down incomplete.
You got to be impressed by what you've seen from this defensive line in the game, because they're getting to the quarterback, they're getting sacks, and when they can't get there, they're putting their arms up and they're batting balls down. So impressive watching this D-line go to work.
Timeout on the field, and that's the 2nd call by Georgia. They'll take a moment to gather their thoughts and put together a plan for this 3rd down play. On 3rd down, they're in the gun. It's Reed. Fires to the tight end. Good pick up there. They'll move the chains, and they're set up at the 41.
Man, nice job getting the ball out of his hands quickly, understanding the big fella's open. And the big fella, I don't mean an offensive lineman anymore. That's what tight ends used to be, is just an extension of the O-line. These guys are now extensions at receiver. They can make big plays, get him the ball, run after the catch.
Creates a... There's a crease. He stops him at the 31, but not before. He picks up 10 yards on the play.
When you're an offensive lineman, you have to sell pass on a draw play. You got to set real quick, make it look like a pass, and then boom, I'm leaving that guy. I'm hitting that running back right behind him. Now I can get to the 2nd level, and you can see when I do that, you make big gains like this, catch the defense off guard.
They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that 1st down mark. Picked up 5 on that last pass play. Now it's 2nd and 5. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Owens. Got some room. Touchdown, Aggie. And inside a minute to go, they've got the lead. The Aggies get it right back.
Well, it's a great job executing by the offense to get that touchdown. I think you kick the extra point right now, make it a 7-point game with only seconds to go.
The extra point is good, and now in the 4th, they're up by a touchdown and an extra point. He'll take a knee. It's a touchback save every second he can as they try to put together this final drive. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. To the air, it's Stockton. Here's a heat. Able able to get just a few before sliding to avoid the hits.
And that's exactly what this defense is going to have to do late in this football game. They understand the situation. They're in the full 2-minute drill. They're playing pass, but understanding the quarterback can still run. Nice job playing pass, playing coverage first, protecting yourself, and then rallying to the football and getting the quarterback on the ground.
Under fire.
What?
Close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down.
And this offense has been a struggle bus. I mean, just call it like it is, guys. It hasn't been good, especially the passing game. And I'll tell you what, QB's played better games before. And I'm interested to watch. Can he stay positive? Can he finish this game off on a good note?
He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete and fourth down's coming.
After that incompletion, there is so much pressure now on this quarterback to come up with a big play. They need to score a touchdown. They need to keep this drive alive to have any shot at winning this game. But it all comes down to this play right here.
Wants to adjust the pattern. On fourth down, looking for the completion. He's got enough for the first down, and they roll the dice and convert to keep this drive going. They'll use a timeout with 26 seconds left on the clock. Got to get everybody lined up quickly, time winding away, and they've got to push the ball down the field. He's taking the deep shot. Knocked away at the last minute, and that is precision defensive back play there.
And those are the plays that you worry about as a defensive coordinator, man. Not getting beat over the top, but not just by any guy, but by a guy that can fly. And they've been worried about it all game long. Their game
Looking for a big play.
Squirrel, do something.
And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have held on. They've got to move quickly here. Still a chance, but they've got to force the ball down the field. Here's a throw downfield late.
Man.
The pass falls incomplete. 8 seconds left.
And you absolutely expect those shots from this offense, and I love it. The defense was prepared. You got to know where the burners are. You know he can go, so you got to play that deep route. They play it great. Don't give up the big play. Stay deep, and don't let any...
He's going to let one fly down the middle. Ball's incomplete. They fought to the final whistle, but that's going to do it. Not all close games are created equal, but this one, man, what a ride. A matchup between a couple of ranked teams, and certainly it was a memorable one.
No doubt about it. I think there were a lot of eyeballs watching this game, not just fans of these two teams, but people maybe outside of conference affiliation looking in because this is a ranked matchup. So when you get this win, this is huge in the eyes of the committee with respect to the college football playoff. This win just means more.
I was thinking the exact same thing. Like, for the college football playoff picture, how big is it to get a
Texas team, man.
The old horseshoe, Ohio Stadium in Columbus, Ohio. It's the Texas Longhorns and the Ohio State Buckeyes. Reese Davis, David Pollack, Jesse Palmer with you, and Holly Rowe is down on the sideline. Hello, Holly.
Guys, I caught up with Coach Steve Sarkisian before the game. He is concerned going to an environment like this, one of the best crowds in all of college football. They make it loud and frenetic. He has talked to his quarterback and his center about having a high level of communication here on the road. Back to you.
Thank you, Holly. Really looking forward to this matchup. The Buckeyes headed toward the ball, and we're ready for action. That one bounds through the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. This crowd trying to show them what it's going to be like all day in this house. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball.
Well, this defense knew coming in they were going to see some RPO and they were going to see some quick game. A nice job there taking the throw away from the quarterback.
Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Arch Madness. Got a man. It's Smothers. Hit and run down right at the line of scrimmage.
This offense is going to try and stretch the field vertically and horizontally. They did there throwing it to their running back, but the defense, they were in perfect position to make that play for no gain.
And the crowd is getting into it early here on 3rd and 10. Manning from the gun on 3rd down. And this is going to be incomplete on 3rd.
That is exactly how you set a tone when you're on defense, and especially when you're at home. If you can get them and force them into a punt early, keep that crowd going and involved, man, is it fun to play defense.
And the Longhorns line up to punt it away. A quick 3 and out, and they're already giving up the ball. And he is knocked down immediately. Brave to try the return, though the coach might have preferred a fair catch. They'll run the RPO and throw it right. Turning it on! Great pickup as they'll keep this drive moving, and they've got it at the 45.
This slot receiver gives defensive coordinators nightmares. You have got to double him virtually on every pass play. He better have safety help over top. Otherwise, this guy's a threat to score every time they throw the ball.
On the run, it's Jackson.
Picks
up the first down. And you can see the offense just feeling itself. They've got it down to the 21.
What a run. I'll tell you what, it's hard to pop runs. It's hard to get 3, 4, 5, 6 yards a lot of times. But when you got backs like this who can make huge plays with the speed, getting out in the open field, can take it the distance on every play, defenses are scared out of their mind.
Not a lot there. Picks up 1 inside the 20 to the 19.
And I go back to him again, too, man. I mean, just the big play, the play before, and they say, why not? Try it again, get it to their running back, try to create some space. Better job by the defense being gap sound, coming downhill, not letting him break tackles and make a big play.
Go. Say it. Let it fly.
Easy.
Ohio State. Made the grab in the end zone.
And a lot of times when you get down here in the red zone, man, it's players, not plays. Finding your individual matchups that you feel very confident in. And I'm not surprised they went to their go-to wide receiver. And I'm also not surprised that he won on the outside and got the touchdown.
And he's going to bring this one out. Stopped at the 26, brought it out of the end zone, picked up an extra yard. And here come the Horns. They've got it again on offense. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, and hoping for better fortune this time around. Trying to make magic on the scramble. He stopped right at the 50-yard line, but they'll move the chains. It's first down. The Longhorns come to the line in the hurry-up.
This guy just gives you nightmares. I mean, he's just got so much electricity. He just pulls it down and chews up yards like it's nothing. That's a quarterback. A quarterback doing that to your defense.
Unloads to the way out. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. And a big return after the INT sets up the offense for this possession.
And it's just a bad decision by the quarterback. I get that he's outside the pocket, the play's breaking down, but you can't force it into your top receiver. If he's not open, you got to throw it away. The defense took advantage with the interception.
Little too soft in that run defense. He picks up 4 to the 32.
It's going to be important this offensive line is able to get a little bit of push. Just got to give this guy an inch, a little crease, and he can make it.
Maybe a crease. Nice pickup on the ground there. They'll move the sticks for the first down.
Yeah, and a really nice job by the QB seeing linebackers are a little bit soft playing pass. Give the route, hand it off, let the running back do the rest.
Here's Julian saying to throw.
Oh, that's
Picked off to stop the threat. Going the other way, and he's got room. Bulldozes his way through. He'll be stopped, but not before getting the football and picking up big yardage on the return. What a play there. Here comes the Texas offense. Their defense came up with a big stop now to see if they can turn it into points. And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. Back to the ground with the running back. And a nice solid pickup there before the defense wrestles him to the ground.
And defensively, one of the most important things is stopping the run, being physical up front. That was too easy for this offense. You can't give up 5 and 6 yards a pop on the ground. Like, that is a recipe for disaster. They got to be more physical, get off the ball, get downhill faster.
The Longhorns come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Arch is going to throw for it. Pocket breaking down. And this is dropped. Incomplete pass. He had a huge gain in his fingers, and he couldn't hold on. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Looking for a man. It's Manning. Moving out to the right. Pressure is effective from the defense. They knock him down just behind the midfield stripe at the 48. Well, guys, Ohio State has the lead here. Guys, let's have a look at the stats as we've played one period. So they go back to work after the break, and it is 3rd down. Manning from the gun on 3rd down. Unleashes one. Almost had the completion, just missed it.
Well, this is a disappointing drive for the offense considering where this drive started in their opponent territory. Now you're 4th and long. You've got to be better throwing the football in those types of situations.
Manning to throw for it on 4th. Fires to the wideout. He's got an open man. He's got enough, and they roll the dice on 4th down, and they keep the drive alive. Finally, this offense starting to shake the cobwebs and get things moving. It's 1st and 10. Got it into the red zone, dragged down at the 18-yard line. Six-yard pickup on 1st down, leaves them with 2nd and 4. Running inside, it's Smothers. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Manning lines up in the gun on 3rd down. That pass not close as he got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up 4th down.
Great job by the defense dialing up some pressure on 3rd down. They hit the quarterback and forced the incompletion.
Now, wait just a second here. I don't see the kicker coming out. I think they're going to go for it here. 4th down, Manning. Unloads it left. He's got it. 1st down and more. He's brought down, but not before he picks up the 1st down and a gutsy call to keep this drive alive. They'll run it in the red zone. It's Smothers. He's brought down at the 6, but the defense feeling the heat to make a stop here. And the Longhorns want to move quickly. Here's Arch to throw. Pressure coming. Buying some time. And he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, Longhorn.
Well, they've been calling his number, running the ball a lot on this drive, Dave. That's an outstanding run right there. But whether it's designed or whether it's off script, scrambling around, this defense can't find a way to corral this guy. And if I was on offense, I'd keep letting him do this.
Yeah, and the annoying thing is, man, the quarterback gets the ball every single play. They snap it to him. He can throw it. He can scramble. He can run. So really just opens up the whole field is at his mercy. And this defense right now, not finding a lot of answers. They've got to do something to stop this quarterback.
They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. They'll try the right side. Makes it past the marker. There he goes. He's at the Buckeyes. And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. What an explosive eruption into the end zone by this running back.
And this back does it a lot, that he makes big plays. When you can make big plays like this, it makes everybody's job easier. Oh, we can play action. Oh, we can throw it. But it starts with the run game, and this guy's setting everything up.
And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. The Longhorns head out hoping to move the ball on this possession. They find themselves trailing by a touchdown and a chance on this drive to even the score. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down, second down coming. Working well behind the sticks on second down. Manning. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football. Now they face third down.
I think a big reason this offense is struggling right now and why they're trailing on the scoreboard is they have not been able to protect this guy, and it's affected him. He has not looked very accurate. Moving forward, the pass pro has got to be better to help this guy out.
And you can give all the credit to the crowd for that one. Offense, no chance, and call for the false start. Third down is coming. Now a little bit farther to go after the penalty. Manning from the gun on third down. Fires to the right.
No, sir.
Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a fourth down.
Man, that is such great third down defense. Seeing the football, breaking on the football.
Wait just a second. They're leaving the offense on the field. They're going to go for it in this situation. Art's going to spin it again. Hit as he throws. And the incomplete pass. They roll the dice. Snake eyes.
There are analytics out there in college football that say maybe you can go for that point of the field here in the first half. It's still early. If you don't get it, you can come back later in the game, make it up, score some more points, and that mistake will be erased. The problem is right now at this juncture of the game, that was a big-time error. The fact that you didn't get that, you're now gifting your opponent points.
Nowhere to go on that one. They'll bring up second and 10. Now the Longhorns will call the first of their 3 timeouts. They'll have 2 left to work with here in the first half. Got stuffed on first down. It's second and 10. Caught in the backfield. It's Johnson. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and they'll talk it over to see if they can build on this lead before halftime.
Man, you put those slot receivers in there, and here's why you do it. You back them off the football a lot of times, but who's guarding them? A lot of times those are linebackers. Those are safeties. You get those good matchups where you can feature one of your speedsters, and a lot of times good things happen.
Now I want to see.
He makes the catch in the end zone. Touchdown, Ohio State. Effective offense leading the way here in a establishing this lead.
And that's how you draw it up. Right? You want to come out, be clicking early, get everything going, want to get all the facets rolling. The defense right now on their heels, they have no answers. The offense doing whatever they want.
And the extra point puts them on top 21-7. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. And they close the deal with a 16-yard throw for the touchdown. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return.
Man, I'm smoking shit out you, boy. I'm talking about big backwood.
The drive starts from their own 25-yard line.
Yeah, like this, man.
They'll start on the ground with Brown.
Nigga, just like
Big
this.
time play by the defense. He'll lose 4.
This offense has really struggled, and I think you're just waiting for one play, one explosive play to happen to hopefully galvanize you a bit offensively. That's not the case in there. They try to run the football in the first play of the drive, and it gets absolutely blown up for a loss.
QBs and wide receivers spend all offseason together throwing the football in there. I mean, really developing that chemistry and timing. Understanding I get man coverage, I'm throwing this to you right now.
Third down from the gun. Sends him out of the backfield. He'll be stopped short of the line to gain. Needs about 3 more on that.
Fucking minutes!
A nice job of awareness on defense there on that third down. You know, you're expecting the offense to throw the football, but it's not just going to be receivers or tight ends you got to worry about. You gotta keep your eye on where that running back is.
Wait just a minute, guys. The offense looks as if they're going for it in their own end.
Smoking it. Get him. Pass.
Manning to throw for it on 4th.
No!
He's
Man,
got
what the
enough
fuck?
for the first down, and they roll the dice and convert to keep this drive going.
That's Dookie,
The
little.
Longhorns
You
come to
keep
the
getting
line with a
burned.
new
It's
set
you.
of downs. To throw, Manning.
See what happened when you put that
Looking to the big tight end.
Get that shit out of
And
here,
he
boy.
dropped it, just didn't look the thing all the way in.
And we talk to teams week after week and quarterbacks and coaches, and what do they always say, man? Quarterback's best friend is a tight end. Well, that play right there, he wasn't his best friend. You don't see a lot of drops from him, but, man, he had an opportunity to catch that one.
3-play team.
Steps out at the 34-yard line. Big pickup on that one in this offense within striking distance. And the Longhorns, after moving the sticks through the air, come to the line. Looking downfield, it's Manning. Throws to the wideout. Coleman open on the right. And he's brought down after a nice gain. The Longhorns go back to work after moving the chains through the air. Manning to the air again. Escapes the pressure to his right.
No.
Has it. And he'll step out of bounds just short of the goal line. Almost a touchdown, but not in there yet.
Oh.
Man, it's players over plays, isn't it? Like, find your guys, find your matchups. They keep finding him on this drive, and he keeps delivering. That's a really good job by the play caller. Don't try to get tricky. Don't try to outsmart yourself. Your guy is better than his guy.
Well, it's a nice job by the quarterback getting the ball out of his hands quickly on that RPO. He saw something he liked, just not on the same page with his receiver.
Can the defense stop them again on 2nd and goal? Throwing Manning. Now adjusting. Bought a little time, lets it go. And he will score!
Challenge that shit. I don't hate it. Fucking hate
Touchdown, Texas! He spun that wheel of fortune by challenging the call, and it does not go his way, and he loses the timeout. The AT unit on the field. And it's up and good as they draw just a touch closer. So that was a 10-play, 75-yard drive. And they finish it up with a 3-yard scoring toss. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Inside 30 seconds to play in the half. We'll see how aggressive they are on this drive. Might be changing the route. They're going to throw it to start the drive. Unloads it downfield. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have squeezed it. So now it's 2nd and long. The run inside. It's Jackson. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they get it out to the 36. Ohio State calls its 2nd timeout. And they'll still have one in their pocket for what's left in this first half. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. Here's Sayin to throw. Here comes the heat. The pass falls incomplete, and there are 8 seconds left.
And that's a really good job by this defense. Complete defensive effort. When the back end makes the quarterback hold the football a little longer than he wants to, and then the pass rush gets home, hits him, and forces the incompletion.
Looking to pass. It's Sayin. Quickly out to the tight end. As we close in on halftime, a timeout is taken here. One more play before the teams head to the locker rooms. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. Pass is incomplete, and half comes to a close on that play. The Longhorns will line up to kick off and start the second half. And he's not going to take the touchback. Pulled down at the 18, and the decision to bring it out of the end zone was not a good one. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense onto the field. If it's working, why change it? And that running game was working in the first half. I imagine we'll see a lot more of it here in the 3rd quarter.
And you just know the offensive line was telling their coordinator, put this on us. Let us continue to go out there, push these guys around. We can put this game on our back and end this thing by running the ball.
And this is a manhood question for this defense. Like, as a defensive lineman, and you're pounding the rock, like, I got to physically rise to this challenge. This defense has to play more inspired and more physical in the second half.
Just searching and working for the running room as he gets it out to the 26.
You love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
Now looking for that first down on 3rd and short from the 26. Sayin from the gun on 3rd down. Intercepted, and that's not how you want to start a half. Taking it the other way. And he's going to take it all the way back. Touchdown, Longhorns!
And this defense comes up with another big play, man. They get the pick six. They get the mistake. They've been flying all over the field, playing well with their hair on fire, Palmer, forcing some turnovers, really doing a good job of confusing this QB.
Yeah, and on offense for the quarterback, you've got to stop with the turnovers. Now, obviously, turnovers lose you games. When you allow defensive touchdowns, the analytics show you your losing probability goes way up. Right now, they'd be out comfortably ahead if he would just stop giving the football to the other team. They need to settle him down before he gets back out on the field.
He steps out of bounds, a couple of yards short of the 20. They'll mark it at the 18 after that pickup.
And winning first downs is a priority for a defense, and you can't get bludgeoned. You can't get physically beat at the point of attack. You know the percentages. It's usually pretty good on first down that they're going to run the football. So them getting that big chunk, getting in 2nd and short, not a good job by this defense.
And as the game goes on, you're going to see this offense continue to use the RPO. That look was conducive to handing it off. The defense now is going to start putting more guys in the box to slow this running back down, and that's when the quarterback's going to have an opportunity to keep the football and make plays throwing.
It's 1st and 10 from the 31. Gonna run it. It's Jackson. Might have a chance. They get him at the 42, but he picked up 10 there. He is having a day, and think about this stat. Ezekiel Elliott has his name in the top 20 single-game rushing record list 5 times, more than any of the great Ohio State backs. Oh, we might have another entry coming here.
Oh, that's incredible to think about. And you think about some of his past runs that were so amazing. And when you got a guy that...
There he goes. Got enough for the first. All down, but he has enough to move the chains.
And you can see this defense. They are back on their heels right now. This offense very much in a groove, in a rhythm. They've got to find something to disrupt this. Right now, they're doing what they want, when they want, how they want. This defense got to answer the bell.
They are on the move down to the 32, and they pick up another first down. And the Buckeyes come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Say it. Over the middle, it's Smith. Oh, he's getting ahead of steam. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
20 trap. 20 trap.
The Buckeyes come to the line with a fresh set of downs thanks to that last connection in the passing game.
20 trap.
Going to the run, it's Jackson. Knocked down behind the line. Boy, he powered through one tackler, but there were more there to greet him.
And sometimes for the defense, it just takes one play, right, to create some momentum. Obviously, this guy's been eating him up. He's got over 100 yards rushing on the day. But finally, David, they get something positive here in the run game defensively.
But you kind of know that coming in. He's going to get his. Such a great back, and he's had a great day. Need to put more plays together like that right there.
Man, this guy's going to need some water when he gets to the sidelines. They've been putting him to work on this drive, right? You've seen him toting the rock with success. Now you're seeing him get involved in the passing game, too. They are highlighting his versatility here on this drive.
From the gun on third down, say it. And the quarterback is knocked down back at the 13.
Well, you just sort of felt like this defense had to do something to get this quarterback out of a rhythm, right? He's been picking them apart all drive long, and finally they come up with a sack.
Now on fourth down, here comes the field goal team. He got it, and now they regain the lead.
And listen, y'all know in the booth and everywhere how I feel about kickers. Don't always love leaving it on their foot, so to speak, but nice job executing. He keeps doing stuff like that. I'll keep trotting him out there.
They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Here's Manning to throw. Catch in the middle, it's Coleman. Stopped after a good pickup, and he'll be just a tad short of the first down. And the Longhorns can really attack on this second and short. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Smothers. Stopped at the 44, but he got 10 on the play. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. They'll give it to Brown. Finding some room. The 20. Past the 10. Touchdown, Texas. They take the lead here in the second half.
I love the execution on that play. Great blocking up front just to get the ball carrier an opportunity in the second level of the defense. And then at that point, it was make a guy miss and use the speed. That was a perfectly executed play.
Out of the end zone. They get him on the ground, and that'll be the final play of this third period. Guys, it is Texas who holds the lead. 3 quarters are in the books. Time becomes a factor both in trying to hold the lead or cut into it as we take a look at the stats. Not only is the scoreboard on their side, but so too is time as we open the fourth. They go back to work in the final period of this one. Works his way into the traffic and picks up 3 to the 17.
Well, they're going RPO. Nice job handing it off, and really good vision there, just getting what he can get, right? Puts his foot in the ground, gets forward, helps this offense find positive yards.
Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Throw it, say it. Zings it complete to the right. Now they've got even more breathing room out to the 31 and a fresh set of downs.
And when you run these drag routes, it's super important that your quarterback can really use his eyes. Don't lock in where everybody's going to start looking at you and seeing what's coming. Does a good job, drops back, sees it, and the most important part, puts the ball out in front so he can catch it, get upfield, and make some extra yards after the catch.
The defense wins that one, and the offensive line was challenged by their coaching staff coming into this game to try and get push up front and establish the line of scrimmage. They're going to have to do a better job running than that if they're going to win this one.
Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. To the air. It's Sayin. Bringing the heat. That, friends, is a busted play. Incomplete.
Yeah, please block.
After the second down misfire, looking at a 3rd and 8. Sayin from the gun on 3rd down. Release to the back. Another incompletion on 3rd down.
I want to give a shout out to the defense there on 3rd down, doing a really nice job disguising their coverage because it looked like they confused the quarterback on 3rd down. Really nice job getting back into that zone and making sure that ball falls incomplete.
He's going to run it. And nothing doing on the ground. This defense having none of it and stopping him on 4th down. If you're the defensive coordinator, no time to worry about bust. You have to sell out to get the ball back. Could be an alley. And he rolls into the house. Touchdown, Longhorns.
And that is a drive and a score they absolutely had to have. Now making it a 2-possession game late in this one. It wasn't going to be enough to just play it safe, play it conservative.
Oh my goodness.
And count on your defense. They were aggressive. They mixed it up, but getting that score, that is huge for their win probability now.
Damn.
Looks like he's going to bring it out. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Here comes the Ohio State offense onto the field. Time is running short. They've let this game get away from them a little bit. They must get something done here to have a chance to... And the defense makes a play, sacking him back at the 10.
And protecting their quarterback is job number 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, as many as you want to put it on. They got to make sure they take care of him so he can make those plays. Defense wins this rep. They win up front, get to the quarterback, and get the sack.
They've got him now, and he almost picked up that 1st down on the screen. They'll need to convert this 3rd down from their own 22 to get this drive jump-started. Sayin from the gun on 3rd down. It's complete to the right, and he'll have enough for the 1st down at the 42. That will take us to the 2-minute timeout, and not much time left for this offense to put together a miracle. The Buckeyes have it with a 1st and 10. Sayin. And the throw down the gut falls to the grass.
I think the frustrating thing for this offense at this point is they've had a lot of success, and still they find themselves down on the scoreboard. And so I think if you're going to get back in this game, you've got to go back to...
And the ball comes out. What a disastrous play. He picks up the fumble, but they'll blow it dead right there. And remember, at this stage of the game, the only person who can advance a fumble for the offense is the fumbler. The defense all revved up after that earlier sack, and they'll try to stop him right here. And it's incomplete on 3rd down.
It's been tough for this QB in this one. Very small windows to throw into, and he's been under some duress as well. It's hard to find a rhythm as a QB in those types of situations, and that's why it appears as though his team's going to be leaving here with an L.
Throws for the tight end. It's incomplete, and they desperately needed to keep that drive going, and they couldn't make the connection.
After being stopped there on 4th down, this game's pretty much over. They were going to have to go down in a 2-minute situation and put at least 7 up on the board. They couldn't get it done. Things just haven't gone their way. It's been that type of day today. They're going to leave the stadium with the loss.
Yeah, it's make or break time for this defense now. They got to get a stop, and if that's bringing more bodies in, bringing more beef in, they're running the football right up the gut, right at you. They're not going to throw the football in this situation.
There's some room. Runs through a tackle. He'll be knocked out of bounds after picking up a few.
Man, this offense would really like to lean on this guy in the fourth quarter, right? They've got the lead, and you just saw his ability there, breaking a tackle. He looks like he's getting stronger as the game goes on. I'd expect him to get a few more carries here before this game's over.
Yeah, and that's a great job by this offense. And I'll tell you what, fourth quarter, you have the lead. That's exactly what you want to do. Lean on these guys, run the football, eat that clock.
Touchdown, Texas! And they take it in for 6 more points. Lining up to add another. And now with the extra point, they're up by 18 here in the fourth. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And the scoring play came on the 12-yard run. And he's going to bring this one out. That gamble did not pay off as they bring him down at the 12-yard line. They'll try to put a drive together starting from their own 12. Here's Julian Sayin to throw.
This quarterback has been under duress all game long. He's one of the best in the country, and he's used to having his way. He's the one who's used to dictating to opposing defenses, but that has not been the case in this game. Here we are late. He's still under pressure, taking a sack there.
From the 20, it's 2nd and short. They just need a couple. Feet in the end zone, looking to fire. Get it out on the screen. Not a whole lot of room there on that screen pass as it just never developed. I'm not sure anyone saw that coming. Not that this team couldn't lose, but the way they lost. And I think they've got some soul-searching to do now, guys.
I think they've got some soul-searching. I think a lot of fans, including myself, I don't know about you, David, scratching my head a little bit because normally I would tell you, well, the #1 team loses, they're still in the college football playoff hunt. But after that loss, I'm questioning whether they can even win their